Godswill Akpabio, the governor, and federal lawmakers from Akwa Ibom State have been reacting to the Supreme Court judgment giving their state ownership of 76 oil wells in the area. Governor Akpabio applauded the judgment but declared the decision as no victor, no vanquished, promising to assist Cross River State whenever the need arises. Federal lawmakers from Akwa Ibom State also praised the judgment and pledged that the revenue from the oil wells will be used to develop the state.
The Supreme Court has ruled in favor of Akwa Ibom State and the National Boundary Commission that since the handing over of the Western Bakassi to Cameroon on August 14, 2008, Cross River is no longer a littoral state and hence cannot benefit from the oil wells. In a swift reaction, the governor of Akwa Ibom State lauded the judgment but describes the decision of the court as no victor, no vanquished.
Every single person knows that the so-called 76 oil wells were always in Akwa Ibom territory, but were graciously given to Cross River State in 2005 by the former administration of President Olusegun Obasanjo. Well, as a sister state, we had no objection if that was a presidential fiat. But there was a condition attached to it. And the condition was that Western Bakassi, which would give them outlet to the sea, will remain a part of Nigeria. By 2008, unfortunately, Cameroon refused. And Western Bakassi went to Cameroon. The implication is that the international boundary line, which is called the Amadou Ahidjo Gowon line, was restored, or otherwise known as Marawa line, was restored. And the moment that line was restored, Bakassi is after that line. It means that Cross River State cannot cross the international boundary line to go and own Bakassi, and therefore have access to the ocean where the oil wells are located.
Also, lawmakers from Akwa Ibom State applauded the Supreme Court judgment, saying it has vindicated the state as the owner of the 76 oil wells.
It was on a technical basis. Immediately, the International Court of Justice ruled that Bakassi should go to Cameroon. And you remember when we had the Green Tree Agreement in 2006, I think it was, and it was agreed that Bakassi should be part of Cameroon. Automatically, the Cross River State lost its seaward boundary.
The judgment doesn't come as a surprise because these oil wells traditionally are within the Akwa Ibom territory, and the Supreme Court judgment is a good judgment. It is a judgment that has vindicated Akwa Ibom State. Let us not forget that Cross River, by the ruling of the International Court of Justice, is no longer a littoral state, and by that cannot lay claims to the 76 oil wells.
But the last may not have been heard about the disputed oil wells, as Cross River State has filed a motion challenging the authenticity of a map submitted by the Nigeria Boundary Commission. Cross River claims that the map was doctored, and as such, the judgment should be upturned.